Good morning, students. Today's topic is our environment. So, this is a very important topic. As you know, today's scenario we see there is a lot of concern about our environment and deterioration in our environment. So, first of all, we want to know what do we actually mean by our environment. So, normally our environment is nothing else but our surroundings. So, when we talk about our environment, we are actually talking about our surroundings. Now, if we want to define environment, then we can say that the physical and biological world where we live is our environment. So what is our environment? The physical and the biological world where we are living. When we talk about the physical world, then its components are land, water, air, etc. When we talk about biological world, then we are talking about plants, animals and microbes which are there in the surroundings. And then there is a third, component which is also very important to consider, and that is climatic factors. That is climatic conditions like sunlight, temperature, rainfall, etc. at a particular place. So, as human beings, as animals and plants are all a part of the environment, so all these living forms, animals, plants, microbes, are actually utilizing physical and biological factors which are there. Okay, when these are utilizing these, then they are also generating certain waste materials. For example, plants are using soil, nutrients from the soil, then CO2 from air, and they do photosynthesis and they provide us food and oxygen. Correct? Now see a huge photosynthetic factory just operating without any waste. But when human beings are utilizing these resources for their various needs, they are generating lot of waste. As you are familiar with the e-waste, which we are, just creating lot of e-waste by just buying new electronic devices. So, plants, animals and microbes, that is the biological part of the environment, is using these physical things depending upon the climatic conditions, and they are side by side generating wastes. So what are wastes? So anything which is unwanted or unusable. Okay. So any material which is unwanted, or which cannot be utilized is called a waste material. Fine. Now we divide these waste materials, classify these waste materials broadly into two categories. Number one, biodegradable. Number two, non-biodegradable. And you need to refer page 257 of your book. So, biodegradable are those wastes which are decomposed and converted into simpler forms by the action of microbes as well as enzymes. The microbes here are bacteria and fungi. We also call them decomposers. So, these wastes by the action of these microbes and enzymes can be degraded. Now, why there is the need for this? There is a great need because children, whatever we are utilizing from these resources, it comes into the bodies of plants and animals, and we need to return these materials back to land, water and air, and this is done by the decomposers. Fine. Now we come to non-biodegradable. Non-biodegradable wastes are those wastes which cannot be further decomposed and converted into simplest form which can be further reutilized. So they always cause pollution. Now biodegradable waste, now whatever I am discussing now, this is your answer number 1, 2 and 3. I am answering here in the combined form, and then this is also mentioned here, so you can do it. So biodegradable doesn't pollute the environment if managed properly. Now what do I mean is, children, if there are heaps of garbage, fecal matter or cattle dung, then yes, it gives a very unpleasant sight, it gives a lot of foul smell, and it is a breeding place for the microbes, disease causing organisms as well as disease factors. So if managed properly, they will not cause any pollution. On the other hand, non-biodegradable waste always causes pollution. How it causes pollution, that will be better discussed in the further part of this chapter, that is in biomagnification and eutrophication. Then the other harmful effect of these non-biodegradable waste is that these waste persist in the environment for a very long duration of time. Whereas the biodegradable waste, they get decomposed, they become a part of the physical environment and they do not cause any harm. So, next is the examples: plants and animal waste, wood, cloth, jute, earthen pots, etc. They are biodegradable. Fine. Then heavy metals like mercury, lead, arsenic, DDT, plastic and glass, etc. they are non-biodegradable. Next comes, that these biodegradable and non-biodegradable substances are to be recognized by us, and we need to make sure that we generate less and less non-biodegradable waste. Then you have to do activity 15.1, 15.2. 15.2 you will be doing with the help of net. 15.1 you will segregate the waste generated at your homes, and then you will try to do the composting, and then you can see that the vegetable waste or the food waste can easily be decomposed, whereas others could not, and then on the basis of this activity we classify them into biodegradable and non-biodegradable. So that is all. The next topic will be ecosystem. Thank you.